Hey there, book enthusiasts! Welcome back to Quick Book Summary, where we bring you the best book summaries in the quickest time possible. If you're looking for a place where you can learn and grow without spending hours reading, you've come to the right channel. Today, we're discussing a timeless classic, How to Live on 24 Hours a Day by Arnold Bennett. This gem of a book is all about time management and making the most of your precious 24 hours each day. With our quick and concise summary, you'll learn how to make the most of every moment and be the master of your time. Before we dive into the summary, if you'd like to get a copy of this amazing book, we've got a special treat for you. Click the link in the description below to grab your copy. If you love our content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and you can also visit our website, quickbooksummary.com. All right, let's dive into this awesome book summary. Introduction. What's a typical day like for you? Do you ever wish you had more time? We all have the same 24 hours, but some people seem to get so much done while others struggle. In this book, we'll explore the key to productivity, your mindset. We'll show you how to stretch your day and fit more into it. The best part is, you can start using these tips in your everyday life right away. Here's how to make every day count. Chapter 1. The Daily Miracle. Admit it, you've looked down on others before. You notice the faded shirt, the worn-out shoes, and wonder where their money went. If you had their money, you'd surely spend it better. Judging others can make us feel better about ourselves, and often it's tied to money. We constantly read about how to get more money in newspapers and online. But in this book, Arnold Bennett talks about something else that's even more important than money. Time. Time is everything. Can you imagine life without it? Every day, you're given 24 hours. It's a gift that no one can take from you. How you spend that time is up to you. Being the smartest person in the world won't get you an extra hour, and making a mistake won't cost you one either. We all get the same 24 hours. It's an everyday miracle that deserves our attention. When you're short on money, you might borrow or even steal it, vowing to be more careful next time. That's how we should think about our time. We can't go back or jump ahead. We have to be careful with the time we have today. Chapter 2. The Desire to Exceed One's Program. Many people don't really appreciate the value of time. They go through their days working and relaxing, content with their routine. Arnold envies these people. And maybe you do too. Do you ever feel a nagging sense of dissatisfaction? Like you should have done something great by now. You're not alone. Many people have this feeling of wanting more from themselves, and it's like a heavy weight on their hearts. You can try to ignore this feeling, get busy with your job, family, and friends. But deep down, you still know there's more to life. Why not learn a new skill or travel somewhere new? The idea of breaking from your routine is both exciting and scary. But if you don't pursue what you really want, you'll always feel unfulfilled. Your mind and soul will keep longing for more. What you're really after is knowledge. New experiences bring new insights, and you're thirsty for that. So go ahead, take the leap, and change your routine. You don't know the wonderful things it could bring into your life. Chapter 3. Precautions Before Beginning. You have so much potential in life, and you don't have to make huge leaps to tap into it. You can introduce change slowly into your routine. Don't assume you'll have more time in the future. If you want to reach your goals, start today. Arnold warns that there's no easy path to your dreams. Worthwhile pursuits take effort. If you're hesitating, stop. Sure, the journey will be tough, but isn't it better than not trying at all? Start by adjusting your mindset. Understand that your dreams won't just happen. You have to put in the work. Strengthen your determination. Is what you're pursuing worth it? Of course it is. Don't let setbacks or detours shake your resolve. You can learn from them and move on. Then, begin taking steps towards your goal. It's that simple. Arnold notes that many people overthink this step, but it's like standing at the edge of a pool. You don't agonize over how to jump in. You just brace yourself against the fear and jump. But be cautious. The initial excitement and passion for your goal can drive you to do more. But these feelings can wane, and you might think you've done enough and want to stop. So take it day by day. There's no need to rush. Cherish each step of your journey. Chapter 4. The cause of the troubles. Consider the life of a man in London. He works from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and spends over an hour commuting. By the time he gets home, he's exhausted. What matters here isn't how much he earns, but how he perceives his day. Sadly, his perspective is already flawed. He's disinterested in the bulk of his day, looking forward to the moment he can leave the office. This mindset can put anyone in a bad mood. How can you spend 8 hours of your life so uninterested? It affects the whole tone of your day. You shouldn't just get through work and be done with it. Whatever fills most of your day should make life worth living. Arnold proposes the concept of a day within a day. Take the man we mentioned. His workday is from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's one day. But within that day, there's another day from 6 p.m. to 10. This is where you should focus on your aspirations, where you devote time to yourself. It's all about perspective. Don't think your day revolves solely around work. You have time before and after work. Chapter 5. Tennis and the Immortal Soul. Picture yourself as the man in London. You're on an hour-long train ride surrounded by people who are minding their own business. You might even try to catch some sleep on the train. Once you get to the office, you don't leave until 6 p.m. By then, you're tired and hungry. Your fatigue intensifies as you take the train ride home. When you get there, you eat the dinner your partner prepared. The exhaustion overtakes you. You try to occupy yourself by reading a book or smoking outside. You do various things to relax, and suddenly it's almost midnight. It takes a while to actually get to bed as you mull over the decision to sleep. Did you notice that the 6 hours after work felt like a blur? Now, imagine a different scenario. Picture your typical day, but with plans after work. As you leave your office, you're smiling. You have plans to go to the theater with your partner, to dress up and to have dinner with the one you love. Or maybe you're meeting friends you haven't seen in a while. Gone is the tiredness that typically hits you at the end of the workday. Gone is the time spent contemplating whether to go to bed. Having something to look forward to works wonders. Even if you're physically tired after work, you're mentally ready for more. So plan something when you get home. It doesn't have to be a long activity, just something that engages your mind. Chapter 6. Remember human nature. A single rest day can do wonders for your soul. Devote one day to doing absolutely nothing. As you age, idleness becomes a treasure. While young people have plenty of energy to expend, Arnold encourages the youth to continue doing so. However, for those growing older, a rest day is essential. It may not seem like much, but one day of rest can genuinely rejuvenate your mind. Consider it like adding a little exercise to your routine. If you walk every day for an entire month, you'll feel more energized and alive. You won't get tired as quickly. That's what a rest day can do for your mental health. As mentioned earlier, take things slow. Changing your routine can have both positive and negative effects. It might be uncomfortable at first, so give yourself time to adjust. Let yourself ease into this new habit. Chapter 7. Controlling the mind. If you can master your mind, you can live a happy life. Every day, you attend to your physical needs. You wash your body and feed your stomach. Why not give the same attention to your mind? You don't need to find a quiet corner for this exercise. You can do it even as you go about your daily routine, like walking to work. Choose a topic and think about it. For example, reflecting on your relationships. Your mind will probably wander to a different topic within 5 minutes, but don't allow it to. Bring your thoughts back to your chosen topic. If you get distracted, keep coming back to it. If you quit, You'll never succeed in developing concentration. Concentration at will is possible. When you're working on a complex task, don't you focus your mind. Remember, you control your mind, not the other way around. Practice this for at least 30 minutes every day. You have the ability to do it. Chapter 8. The reflective mood. When you get the hang of controlling your mind, it is time for the next step. You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. Arnold knows how embarrassing it is. The phrase is overused, but knowing yourself is the knowledge you need to have. You have to reflect. Reflect on the sources of your problems and your happiness. Think about where your life is going. Are you sticking to your principles? Most importantly, focus on your happiness. You must know that happiness isn't just about the joy it brings. It reflects who you are, your conduct and your values. So, pursue the activities that align perfectly with your principles. This is where you find your happiness. If you need help in reflecting, books are the answer. You will find valuable information in them. Arnold suggests Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. Chapter 9. Nothing in life is humdrum. Another great activity would be cause and effect. It might seem philosophical, but it's an interesting pastime. It helps you figure out why things came to be. Suppose a thief steals a person's watch. You might be thinking how stupid the person is for having their watch stolen. But what if you use cause and effect in the situation? The thief might be a thief because of his environment. Thus, the result is the person getting their watch stolen. Unleash your curiosity. You might even be surprised how interested you are in certain things. You will also start to look at the world differently, because isn't the universe just a series of causes and effects? At first glance, this advice seems silly, but Arnold urges you to try it. The happiness of satisfying your curiosity is fulfilling. Chapter 10. Dangers to avoid. As you embark on a journey to live your life differently, it's important to keep a few warnings in mind. Arnold advises against becoming arrogant. You might feel proud of your newfound knowledge and you might even want to brag about it to your friends. However, it's better to keep it to yourself. Focus on managing your time and avoid wasting others' time. Let the positive results of your changes speak for themselves. Another word of caution is to be mindful of your schedule. Routines can be good. They offer familiarity and security. But don't be too rigid with your schedule. Life has much more to offer beyond your routine, so make room for some flexibility once in a while. However, remember to take it slow and introduce changes gradually. Conclusion. You've now learned that the true wealth of a person lies in how they spend their time. Unlike money, time can't be sold or stolen, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. You've learned about the anxiety that comes with the passage of time, the reminder of all the goals you have yet to achieve. But you've also learned that you need to start working on your own expectations if you want to live a fulfilling life. Meeting your expectations won't be easy. Let your excitement motivate you, but take it slow. Pay attention to the lessons you learn along the way. You've learned to look at your day in a new way, and you now understand that you can always find time for yourself, even in a busy schedule. After work, you can schedule an activity that cultivates your mind. You've learned that it's possible to accomplish a lot in 24 hours. There are many activities you can do to cultivate your mind and break away from your regular routine. While habits are good, it's important to be flexible and try new things. Life is about exploring new horizons. 24 hours a day may not seem like much, but that's because it's all about perspective. Follow Arnold's recommendations and you'll see that nothing is out of reach for you. As the famous saying goes, don't just count the days, make the days count.